morning guys, hello and welcome to another vlog, another day. We made it to the city of Mumbai, the financial hub of India, and we're starting the day with the iconic vada pav, which is a street food out here that's very popular, and it's a must try if you're in the city of Mumbai. So let's go check that out and then we go start exploring the city of Mumbai. So let's get started. So I was enjoying my vada pav here and I met a very kind person. He's Shiraz. Shiraz, let's get to know you a little bit better for the vlog as well.
Hi, so my name is Shiraz. I am the founder and director of Humanity World Foundation. It's my NGO. So we distribute daily food and water to homeless and stray pets. We also take care of their medications if anything is required. We have registered ourselves in education for underprivileged kids. And as the NGO grows, then we're going to jump into healthcare, sponsoring marriages for underprivileged girls, and distribution of sanitary pads in the rural areas in Maharashtra.
So he's doing amazing work, and while I was enjoying my vada pav, he came up to me. He's a very kind soul. We started chatting. So I thought, might as well, speak to him on the vlog as well. Thanks so much, Shiraz.
Thank you
really
very
nice
much.
getting to know you.
So now you have a friend in Bombay.
Absolutely.
Whenever you're in Mumbai, you can reach out to me immediately.
Lovely. So now,
we are honored to meet you.
Likewise. So that's the beauty of traveling around. You get to make friends everywhere. This time I came up to a city where I knew no one. Now I know someone. So next time I'll have a local contact. Really nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are headed out to explore the iconic sites of Mumbai now, but we took a pit stop to have fresh sugarcane juice. It's been a while, but the person I'm touring with, he's a local in this area, our driver bhaiya, so he showed us this is a really good shop. And I really like the people that they give you way when they see that you're making a video. They move out of the way, you can ask them politely, they don't mind so much. And even the shopkeeper told me to come on the backside where the actual sugar canes were so I could get a really nice shot. That was interesting. So after a short break with the sugarcane juice and getting refreshed, we're now at the Gateway of India, the icon, and we're going to get closer. So we're a little bit further away by the Taj Hotel side. So we're going to get closer and take a closer view. This is also the Arabian Sea, and this is where you can take some boat tours as well if you have the time. Let's check it out. We finally got close to the Gateway of India. It kind of resembles the Arch of Triumph from Paris. Actually, this has a very kind of disturbing past, to be very honest, because just like the 9/11, we have the 26/11 Mumbai terrorist attacks as well. This is where the terrorists came from. It was a multi-pronged attack, and the Taj Hotel also right in front was one of the sites that they attacked. I think in some places, in some of the shops that were attacked at the time, they preserved the bullet holes as a reminder of the past. But anyways, these days is a very touristic destination. Everybody comes here, and as you saw behind in the water, there are some boats that you can take to hop on to, for example, Elephanta Caves, or take a boat tour. Or there are also some other places that you can access by boats here. So that's one way to kind of extend your stay in Mumbai if you have that. So let's take some cinematics, some selfies, because this is a very iconic spot of Mumbai. Check out the iconic modes of transport of Mumbai, the black and yellow taxi cabs and the red buses. These are probably the new air-conditioned ones, but there also used to be the rustic ones like this ones, where your window is your whole air con. This is one of the ways locals in Mumbai used to get around Mumbai. This is one of the older ones. So you could use these public transport to get around. There's even metros now, but we are using a private car. So that's a different way of commuting, but you definitely have to rely on some sort of transportation to get around. Mumbai is huge and things are spread all around. And if you keep relying on buses, I guess it's going to take forever to cover the distance. So you have to find a faster mode of transport. We've just been walking around the market. I think this market is the Kolaba street market. We're just checking out a few shops. Don't have anything to buy per se. We're just looking around. Everybody kind of recommends to visit it once. I think for girls you can buy some earrings kind of things or some bangles and like jewelry and stuff. That was an option definitely, and was the first time I also looked at the fridge magnets. Never bothered looking at magnets from this area before, but that's one possibility as well. If you want to collect a fridge magnet, shops like these, and even at the India Gate somebody approached me to kind of pitch me fridge magnets, but this is home, so this is one magnet I would probably never need in this lifetime at least. So we're just gonna kind of enjoy walking around a bit. It gets cloudy in patches, so at least the weather is not so bad and super hot, but having chatted with a few locals, including our driver bhaiya from today and the cab ride from yesterday, everybody mentioned that it hasn't rained as much as it was supposed to this season. So like crops are running dry, the weather is very hot and stuff, so at least it's a bit windy, so that's nice. We're gonna keep walking, and I'm really liking the people here are very courteous. They give you space, and sometimes when somebody is standing at a shop, I try to make a video so as not to ask them to move away. But when they realize that I'm making a video, they ask like if I want some space to make the video, and if I request, they just politely move. So that's really nice. People are very kind here and very warm and welcoming. Even at the sugarcane shop, I was standing on the other side of the machine where the sugarcane comes out from. So the guy told me like, walk over to the other side. This is where we feed it in from. Why don't you take that one? I was like, okay, that's nice. And he was also telling me how to position myself and stuff. So it was like very warm and welcoming. Nobody takes offense if you pull out a camera, if you want to make some videos and stuff. Even the chai wala, the bhaiya was very kind. And when I told him he's going to be on YouTube and probably would be very famous, and started giving me a big smile. So that was really nice and warm. Anyways, let's see what we have planned next. So we don't have much of an itinerary. The way we are exploring is because our driver bhaiya is local from this area. We just tell him what we want to do, and then he recommends the next best thing, and he's doing the route planning for us, so we aren't. So typically what people do is they either book a full day cab or something, and then they do that tour. But since our guy is local, so we are also skipping few of the typical touristy things, but then we cherry pick what we want to see. So whatever you're seeing in this vlog has basically been cherry picked by me rather than following a conventional touristy route. So hope you're enjoying it actually. If you are, be sure to like, share and subscribe. So don't forget, and I also know that you're enjoying it. After a nice little coffee break and walking around this area, checking out the Gateway of India and the iconic markets and sites of this area, it's time to move on to the next destination. It's a part of our mini domestic road trip. There are also a whole bunch of freight liners and other kind of ships and boats in this Arabian Sea side of India as well. So we're planning to move to the next destination. Let's see what we end up seeing as the next stop. So our next stop for the day is this area called the Girgaon Chowpatty. This is the day area as well. But as you would have seen from a lot of these shots that I'm taking, you won't see anybody swimming in there. Water here is highly polluted and nobody swims in there. It's not I was asking the locals, was it the waves that are rough or is it the water? But it's the water. And although there are lifeguards and stuff here, there are red flags and everything put up. Nobody comes here to swim. You can come here for the peace, you can come here for the sunset, but that's about it. And the Chowpatty area is basically the area where you come to snack by the beach side. There used to be a whole lot more shops here before, but they have all been consolidated into this area behind, and then it's all the beach walk being patrolled by a whole bunch of cops, so it's a very, very secure area. Finally back in the room. So after the last checkpoint, I think it was at the Chowpatty, the Girgaon Chowpatty where I was vlogging last. We ended up visiting a really nice temple, Lord Shiva temple, but it turns out that it was an auspicious day to visit a Lord Shiva temple today, so there was crazy crowds, crazy chaos. Lots of yelling and jumping and stuff. So and of course the cameras and stuff are not allowed inside, so I only used my phone to take some footage. So enjoy the footage and the vibes of the inside. Raw kind of scenes. Typically how you visit, especially if you end up visiting a temple at any of the auspicious days, this is what you can expect. So hope you like those scenes. And then we were cruising on the Bandra-Worli Sea Link. That's one of the very popular overseas bridges that connects Bandra side to the Worli side and vice versa. We were cruising on that, and then we finally got back to our hotel. This is, well, I don't remember showing you the hotel, but this is pretty much like a very modest hotel. One mistake that I made, which probably you shouldn't, is to stay in Andheri east side. This is Sakinaka area, which is like very crowded, super busy, and then to get to the main sites, which are typically all in South Mumbai, we spent quite a bit of time to commute. When I was looking at the places, I thought if you stay at the hotel side, then you would end up adding the commute to get from, the airport side, then the commute from the airport to the city to get to anywhere. But it's kind of like this also backfired. Like, this area is not a good area. So I was asking around, especially the driver Bhaiya, who was like a local from this area. He said you could stay in Santa Cruz, Juhu area, which is much better than staying here. This is more of an industrial belt, so unless you're here for an industrial visit or you have some official commercial work here, this area is kind of useless for you. Not very many eateries, not very many places to see within the close locality. And yeah, this is it for today's vlog. Tomorrow I have something very exciting planned out for you. So the guy who's driving us around is actually a local, as I mentioned, and when he's not driving, he's actually also involved in another business that's very interesting. And I've always wanted to see the behind the scenes of that business, and also get an exposure to the locals' life, the very, very crude locals' perspective. So hopefully I can materialize that tomorrow, and that will be a very early head start for hopefully documenting that scene for you. So I'm really excited for that mini project of mine, and let's see how that works out. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. Keep enjoying the India travel series.